What's going on, guys? Tempo Trades here. In today's video, we are going to be talking about eval accounts and risk management. I get this question a lot. I have a lot of new beginners in the Discord, and they want to know how they should approach this and start their prop firm journey. So here it is. I made this little PDF here, and it kind of outlines the two different accounts I trade. I only trade 50K accounts for everything, and then on TopStep, I will use their 150K. So I don't trade anything else. I think the best value is in the 50K accounts. So if we're talking about the 50K accounts here, you have three options. You have normal, aggressive, and full port. Now, this will apply to a large majority of you. If you do not have a single payout or a history of profitability in the stock market, I recommend option one, right? I think that early on, I had an ego in my first year trading. I tried to cheat the game, and I just wanted to make money fast. And thankfully, I had other income streams where this didn't affect me that much, but I blew so many, I blew so much money on options, and I blew a lot of challenges early on because I was just trying to get to the funded phase, even though I was not ready for the funded phase. So I recommend everybody who has not gotten a payout yet to take one eval, whether that's on Bullnox, My Funded Futures, Apex, TopStep, whatever. Take one eval account and risk $200 to $300, exactly how you would on a funded, and get that from zero to the profit goal, right? And trade it as if it were a funded account. That will bring so much confidence to you and your conscience that you've seen that account grow and you've seen you do it with your own eyes. And now there is literally nothing different you have to do on a funded account to actually get paid. So that is something that will help you psychologically, and you will always have that in the back of the mind where I've done this before. I just need to do that again and replicate that, and now I actually get money for doing so. So that is my number one advice on how to approach an evaluation account, okay? Now, let's just say you've done that. Now you have a decision to make. If you have passed an evaluation risking normal money and not just full porting, you can either in the future go aggressively or you can start full porting, right? Because you've done, even though you haven't gotten the payout, you have brought an account from zero to the profit goal while risking normal amounts. So that is a personal decision. If you're making money from other income streams, if you have a full-time job, if you have some savings in the bank, you can make the decision to save some money or save some time. In order to save some time, you can splash around a couple $100 extra as an eval each month because you're going so aggressive. That's a personal decision you have to make. Personally, I do full port, right? I have a history of profitability. I know that if I can get these evaluation accounts to the funded phase, I have a good chance of pulling money out of them. So for me, I don't mind spending a couple $100 extra each month. And as long as I hit a payout, easily make that money back. So again, that's a personal decision you need to make with yourself. All right, guys, so we're just going to look at the different prop firm options now. I'm looking at this from the lens of a complete beginner, someone who has never purchased a prop firm account before, and I'm going to kind of weigh in my opinion here. So first up, we have TopStep. TopStep is the most reliable prop firm in my opinion. You barely hear anything wrong in terms of denials, stalling, malpractice, and they're just very reliable. You can get up to 5 accounts. I'm going to try to get up to 5 150Ks. Right now I'm at 4, and you can make a lot of money with them. The caveat to TopStep is they don't have one-day pass. So for me, someone who goes full port just to try to pass these evals quickly, it's much harder. If you want a full port, you have to win 2 full port trades, and it brings your percentages down. So that's something to think about. And another thing to think about is they have the eval fee or the activation fee of $150. So if you go in with a 50K, you pay 50, you pass it, you're all in for 200. Versus something like My Funded Futures, where all in for a 50K, it's only $80, right? You can only have 3. And there is a consistency rule. So your ceiling is capped with My Funded Futures, but all in, it's half as cheap, more than half, as TopStep. Again, this is another firm in the start of its journey, I guess you want to say. They had some rumblings. They had some scandals with the CEO, and there was some bad press. Recently, they've cleaned things up, and I've seen good things about them. So this is coming in at my number 2 firm. coming at number 3 would be Bullnox. Bullnox is a relatively new firm, and this is kind of a firm I use. I sprinkle this in on the side. You can have up to 11 accounts. You can only have 3 accounts until you reach the profit target or the safety net, which is 2,600. And then every time you get an account to 2,600, they let you activate another funded account, and that's up to 11. So you have to read the rules. They're a little more nuanced, but the great thing about Bullnox is it's the cheapest entry fee. It's even cheaper than Apex. Right now, they have a 90% off. You can use code TEMPO, and it's only $17 for a 50K account. So if you want to get a guaranteed funded account, you know, and you feel like you're ready and you've passed an eval before, this is the easiest way. You can really just full port $17 evals, and within 1 to 3 tries, you should get that funded account. The activation fee is $150 though. So all in, you're $167 versus, again, my funded futures at $80. Last but not least, we have Apex. Again, I'm still, as the recording of this video, I'm still waiting for their response. Last month, I got denied for a huge payout. And this month, I once again requested it. And now I'm waiting for their decision. So can't vouch for Apex right now, but they are one of the most profitable and popular prop firms. 50K account is like $33 usually at 80% off. 1-day pass, super easy to scale, and there's a lot of money to be made here. All right, and that's about it, guys. I hope I helped you decide how you're going to approach these eval accounts. Like I said, just a little TLDR. If you haven't gotten a payout, I highly recommend you just take one eval, keep it simple, get that to a profit goal, build some confidence, and that way you know you're ready for the funded stage. And then once you're at the funded stage, don't just try to go to 20 PAs or the max funded accounts they offer. Build it up slowly over time, get a payout with one, and then scale up gradually, man. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Leave a comment, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one.